turn this into something positive and maybe it'll spread.
He's the most positive person on his job.
Now you're cured.
I feel good.
Good morning and welcome to Positively Milwaukee. It's a party to help people better their lives. It was interrupted by the pandemic for 2 years, but 98.3's The Gathering was back on last weekend. Kristen Byrne talked to leaders about how that event builds the entire community.
Health, wellness, and beauty. Organizer LaTanya Lucas says that's what The Gathering is all about.
We're trying to entertain and educate at the same time.
The event is aimed at Milwaukee women of color, and LaTanya hopes they'll take advantage of all the resources.
There's a little bit of everything here. There's banks here, there's schools here, there's people here looking for employees.
A lot of the booths at the event were health related. Tawny Boston with Versity says Black people are underrepresented as organ donors.
Obviously, the more people that we can get to be registered donors, the more opportunity that there is to save lives through organ and tissue transplants.
On the other side of the room, nurses from the UW-Milwaukee College of Nursing offered free breast cancer screenings and information. Dr. Sandra Millen Underwood says African American women have a much higher chance of the diagnosis.
We are here to support our community and do all that we can to affect a positive change. We are nurses affecting change in southeastern Wisconsin.
But other groups cast a much wider net. Jeff Roman, Milwaukee County's Chief Equity Officer, says the Office on African American Affairs tries to connect people with whatever resources they may need.
Whether it has to do with housing and mental health services, if it has to do with being able to navigate through our criminal justice system and our courts, connecting people recreationally through our parks, through our cultural centers, through our Milwaukee County Zoo.
Getting all that health into one room helps build a stronger community.
We're stronger together, and we work collaboratively in implementing these programs.
Because then we can take that from this place back to our community, to our family members, and we can share the facts that we learned here at an event like this.
And that's the type of sharing that LaTanya says makes The Gathering a success.
I'm a woman, and I just think that women should support each other. So that's what The Gathering is all about, supporting women.
A good message. And guests at The Gathering also got to see a fashion show and listen to musical guests. Sounds like a great time was had by all. Well, March isn't just Women's History Month. There's also a massive sporting tournament going on right now, but we're not talking about basketball. James Groh gives us a peek into the fast-paced world of slot car racing.
So it's kind of like NASCAR, you know. We want the car to go fast, but we want it to go around the curve. You know, they say this is the fastest motorsport, so I'd say, you know, we're doing over 1,000 miles an hour, you know, if you were to put it on a scale.
At scale, this is one of the fastest sports. It's slot car racing, and this is the March Madness tournament no one is talking about. It's the Slot Car Midwest Championship at Lucky Bob's Raceway in Milwaukee. Racers compete in a bracket-style tournament for the Midwest crown. Brian, Big Mo Mofield, is zeroed in as he gets in some training laps before the races later this weekend.
As I watch the car, I'm trying to figure out, well, where can I get on it and where can I get on it more, you know, driving it harder in different spots of the track.
Big Mo is from Ohio and has been racing slot cars for about 31 years. There are competitors from all over the Midwest. These are some of the best racers, but even the best aren't immune to mistakes.
Oh, there's a crash.
So Big Mo goes back to his workbench to make a few adjustments. Slot cars are built to a 1/32nd scale of a regular car. The speed is measured at scale 2, which is how it gets the title of fastest motorsport. It's not the most lucrative, though. These cars and remotes each cost around $300, and the prize money is just $80. But it's not about the money. It's about chasing after that faster and faster time.
I'm thinking about what other adjustments can I make to try to get it down into 2.5.
That's 2.5 seconds per lap. I couldn't even come close to that.
So I'm going on 3.6. Oh, so you're doing a full second faster.
It's a fast sport, which is why this is a March Madness tournament that is worth paying attention to.
And you really have to have a quick eye to keep up with those little cars. Lucky Bob's Championship Race Series has more than 100 entrants every year. Pretty cool. Well, as you climb the ladder of success, lift others behind you. That's the goal of Upstart Kitchen. Uba Ali spoke to small business owners there about their dreams for the future.
The growth is exciting.
Inside Upstart Kitchen, you see top-of-the-line cooking equipment and a food entrepreneur's dream.
This is like a kid in a candy store.
Upstart Kitchen provides entrepreneurs a place to grow or start their food business
I'm in love.
without the overhead cost of opening a space of their own.
Being able to come into a licensed facility and have the space, having the tools to be able to scale up has been great.
Tamira White has been baking out of her home for more than 10 years. All that changed once she saw an ad about Upstart Kitchen.
How hard has it been as a woman to break into this industry?
You know what, it's been somewhat of a challenge, but not so much. I can say that I am loved and supported.
White says this space allows her to bounce ideas off other entrepreneurs and experts like Chef Michael Feeker. He's a 27-year veteran in the restaurant industry.
I am a pusher of food and flavor. So with the more flavor soldiers I have, the happier I'm going to get.
He helps these entrepreneurs with licensing, among other things, all with the goal of propelling them.
I teach them what they need to know at that level and get them ready to move up to the next level.
Feeker is currently working with 5 entrepreneurs with more than 300 on the wait list.
How important is it to have diverse cuisine in the city of Milwaukee?
It's beautiful. We all speak food.
White plans to take what she's learned to open a brick and mortar store on Milwaukee's north side, but for now, we'll rely on Upstart's Kitchen.
So being able to come here and crank out 500 cookies in 10 minutes is going to be helpful.
Wow. Now, if you'd like to learn more about Tamira White's shop, Delicious Bites, we do have a link for you. Just go to our website. She's going to be opening up on North Avenue very soon. Coming up after the break, don't miss meeting a cute pet who really wants to join your family. Plus, I'm going to tell you about a Milwaukee woman making a big change in the community. She's using her own experiences to be a difference maker in other people's lives. But before we go, don't forget lunch with me every Wednesday at 12:30 on Facebook Live. Recently, I talked to Robert Allen, who is the chief chaplain at the Zablocki VA Medical Center. While the nurses and doctors help care for veterans' physical and mental health, Allen throws in spiritual support as well. He's been trying to help people carve out time for self-care, which he says is vital to finding balance and calm. So don't forget, every week I talk to somebody who is doing good in the community, somebody who inspires and is truly positively Milwaukee, someone just like Robert Allen. Tune in to ask a question or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'll be back. Welcome back to Positively Milwaukee, helping the helpless while strengthening the struggling. That is the motto of Missionary Curry, a center in Milwaukee that offers emergency services for mothers, from shelter to baby items to emotional support. The home is a place of love, and it's all because a Milwaukee mother wants to give others the compassion they need to grow. Laughter in the air as 29-year-old Jessica Curry reads to her 5 kids. She has another child on the way.
The 3 friends set out to find Donald.
Today, Curry is happily married, but recalls struggling in her youth. She endured sexual abuse, an unavailable mom and dad, dropping out of Washington High School at 16, a teen pregnancy, and homelessness, forced to sleep in cars.
I'll take accountability for me being homeless both times and whatnot, because I wasn't making the right decisions, even though I was a child and things of that nature. But I always teach my children also to take accountability.
Raised by her grandmother, Curry went to 11 different schools as a child.
I was sexually violated at an early age, so I didn't know how to express that to my grandmother. I didn't know if she was going to believe me or anything like that, so I never expressed that to her. So I think I was like fighting in school because I really wanted to fight the person that did it.
It was a life of hopelessness.
I didn't think I was going to live to see 21. I would always tell people, like, I'll be dead by 21, so I don't care what I do with my life. I don't care what happened to me. I really did not care. I was out here living lifeless.
But Jessica Curry found a way out, even purchasing this home at an early age. How did you buy this when you were 24?
I was working making engine parts for Tesla.
And in this home, she founded Missionary Curry for Women and Children Incorporated, a place devoted to helping other struggling moms. Here, mothers can find free baby items, shelter, and support. She estimates Missionary Curry has helped more than 3,000 families in Wisconsin, Racine, Madison, and Kenosha.
I want to be full of resources to where you have no choice but to succeed if you come through us.
So you know the pain that these mothers have gone through.
Absolutely. And I know what it's like to not have no one to help you or to guide you or direct you.
Women like Tiara Rogers, who got help from Jessica and Missionary Curry. 31-year-old Rogers got pregnant when she was 13. She's a mother of 7 children. She's so moved by this program, she's a volunteer.
This way, giving back make me feel good, like it's something I want to do.
Tiara says Jessica gave her strength.
Spiritually, her positive energy, all that, her happiness, just she never mad. And I needed to be around people like that. She basically gave me that boost that I needed and strived me to do better, pushed me to do better. So that's why I went back to school. I graduated in May for my GED.
I could tell she needs somebody, to be positive and things of that nature, and just pray for her and really try to nurture her, because that's exactly what I need. So we kind of need each other, to be honest.
Tiara is not the only one impressed with the work here. Oprah Winfrey even took notice.
She was on my mind, but I'm like, you know what, let me reach out and see if I can connect with her. I got in touch with her people, and they was like, are you able to meet her in Minnesota? And I'm like, I ain't never been in Minnesota. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try. So when I got out there, they literally introduced me to Oprah. She kept holding my hand.
Oprah encouraged Curry to stay committed to helping moms.
These are baby items that we give to moms. So when we do community baby showers, if you show me that you're trying, I will meet you halfway and make sure that you will succeed.
Well, I think it's a very important message that you're telling people.
Yeah.
Now, Missionary Curry, that is named after your grandmother?
My grandmother, she raised us in church and things of that nature. So I really rely on God for a lot. We're not state funded or government funded at all. So a lot of things that we do is from the communities.
But Jessica is shy about taking credit for any of her accomplishments.
And I want to continue to be humble. And I feel like if I'm cocky and arrogant and not humble, I feel like I accomplished all this on my own. It takes a community, it takes people and whatnot, not just one person, because I couldn't accomplish this just by myself. Mickey ain't got no kids.
And as Jessica Curry enjoys her kids, I can't help but marvel at the strides she's made. A high school dropout who got her GED and went on to earn a degree from UW Parkside. And she's found a place in her heart to forgive those who hurt her as a child.
I guess laughter really is the best medicine for hiccups.
Amazingly, Jessica is nurturing struggling moms who often need it as much as their children. And as Jessica extends her heart to families, she works hard to ensure her own kids get the love and support she was denied as a child.
I'm happy God had his hands on me to where he showed me things even when I was a kid. My favorite color is purple. Purple means royalty and whatever. And I always believed I can accomplish anything. Missionary Curry is a reflection of who you can become.
She's very impressive, and Jessica's home even welcomes refugees from other countries. And she's hoping one day to have a huge commercial building where all of her programs are under one umbrella, and I have a feeling that will happen. Birthday parties are not just for kids. Coming up after the break, we're going to meet a Racine woman celebrating a huge milestone. But first, you've got to meet our Positively Milwaukee Pet of the Week.
Hi, I'm Johanna here at HAWS, the Humane Animal Welfare Society of Waukesha, and today I'm joined by my friend, 5-month-old Pav, that's P-A-V. But I also wanted to address how donating to our Milk Money campaign can help kittens who are a little bit smaller than him get through the season and grow into adoptable status. We are looking to raise $5,000 on our fundraiser this year, and that will give us 300 canisters of kitten milk replacer, which is the formula that we use to help the kittens grow fat and healthy. 1 canister of KMR, or kitten milk replacer, saves 1 orphan kitten from newborn to 4 weeks old. $50 in Milk Money donations helps save a litter of 5 newborn kittens, and $100 saves 10 babies. Now, if you don't have money to spare, that's understandable. We're also collecting donations of blankets and towels. Please go to our website at hawspets.org for more information about the Milk Money donation campaign, or you can find information about adopting our friend Pav here and who we have here that's Positively Milwaukee.
Welcome back to Positively Milwaukee. A program giving young people a place to go after school is expanding. Tom Durian tells us how Milwaukee ladies now have a league of their own.
Inside the Bradley Tech gym, the first women's midnight basketball game gets underway with a draft.
Looking to get up and down, I guess, see how the league's looking.
Coaches and teams watching the players, looking to see who they can add to their rosters.
It's really just an open league, just to have fun and, you know, give something to those players that, you know, maybe hadn't gone to college or aren't looking to go to college and just get to another level.
But for the longest time, it had only been available to men ages 17 to 29.
Last year when I was ref and I talked to the guy and I'm like, hey, can we do co-ed? Can we do women's? Can we get something started?
So here it is, an opportunity for everyone to be involved, a place for players to play.
Now it's not too many girls that want to play, so now that we actually doing this and all these girls are coming out now, it's just like, it's exciting. So I'm happy that it's girls that actually want to come and play and compete.
When Milwaukee Rec, a division of MPS, started the Midnight League, it was billed as a safe place for young adults to get connected to a sport.
Something to keep them active, something to stay out of trouble. That's the main thing.
But until now, the women didn't have an organized league.
Women get in trouble too, so so that's great.
A slam dunk for the players, coaches, spectators, and everyone involved.
Great idea. Now, if you'd like to join the Midnight Basketball League, we do have more info at tmj4.com. You do have to be a Milwaukee resident between the ages of 17 and 29 and not currently enrolled in high school. Well, who doesn't like a good birthday party? A Racine woman just celebrated a whopper. Taylor Lumpkin talked to her about how she's staying young even at 100.
She may not look it, but this woman just turned 100 years old today.
This is my first birthday party I ever had.
Bernice Bolton was born on March 14th, 1922, and moved to Racine when she was just 4 years old. One marriage and 2 kids later, she's sharing her secrets with all of you.
To live to be 100, eat right, exercise, and pray.
She has arthritis, and I think she takes 1 pill a day, so that's pretty good for 100.
If you haven't already noticed, Bernice isn't your typical birthday girl. This powerhouse of a woman had been bowling every Monday at Castle Lanes with her senior league. Your 100th birthday, how are you feeling?
Well, so far so good if I could bowl.
Her son John says he always knew his mom would make it to 100, even after having a few medical scares, including lung cancer.
She has her own apartment. She's independent. Yeah, she bowls. She does her own shopping. She does everything.
Friends and family came out to celebrate the huge milestone Monday, and even though she bowled a 133 on her first game, Bernice says she's focused on becoming a better bowler.
Thank you so much. Now can I bowl?
I love that. So impressive. And Bernice still has so much independence. And I have a feeling the love of family and staying active has really helped her a lot. I mean, unbelievable. Happy birthday, Bernice. Way to go. Well, it is the last Sunday of Women's History Month, and we're trying to highlight the voices of the incredible ladies in our lives. So we wanted to ask you, what makes women so amazing?
Mothers, period. You can have a baby and, like what Beyonce say, strong enough to carry the children, then get back to business.
They make a huge amount of contribution to our workplaces, our societies, helping raise families, that sort of thing. I don't think that they're appreciated enough for their contributions.
Intuition, maybe. Well, I feel like we have a really good sense of things around us, and we pay attention to people, things, and hopefully trust our instincts.
Loving, yeah, caring. I mean, that's like the nurturing is like, that's built in, right? You're born with that.
They're able to like stay so strong in the face of like the patriarchy and oppression and everything. They're able to just like empower each other and do that. That's great.
Support structure that they provide to the family.
I think our strength and ability to do lots of different things makes us so awesome.
They do everything for us, that's for sure. They don't get enough appreciation for doing everything for us.
that's for sure. And we all have a special woman somewhere in our life. Now, if you'd like to tell us about one you have, or if you'd like a question that we should ask next week and share it with us, just go to our Positively Milwaukee Facebook group. We would love to hear from you. Many of those wonderful women live right here in Milwaukee, and one of those ladies is our very first reason to smile this morning. We want to introduce you to Jada Davis, Miss Milwaukee 2022. She's a law school student and the first black woman ever to be named Miss Milwaukee. Jada performed a contemporary fusion dance piece. She won $800 in scholarship money, and she'll advance on to the Miss Wisconsin competition this June. Hopefully she'll be able to make it all the way to Miss America. Good luck, Jada. And we're headed into the swing of spring, and that means new life. And check out this shot from the We Energies Oak Creek Power Plant. That is an egg you see there on the ground. It was laid by proud peregrine falcon parents Michael and Essity. And if all goes well, we should see that chick in about a month, so we'll keep you posted. And Bucks fans got a very special treat at the home game against the Washington Wizards, a replica 2021 championship ring. Really nice. The first 10,000 fans to show up at Fiserv Forum got to take home the fancy jewelry. And we got to see the replica rings here at the station. They were very heavy and really a treat for anybody who got one. A fun surprise for everybody who went to the game. I'll be back. I'm going to have my quote of the week. There is never a good war or bad peace. This Sunday's quote of the week comes from Benjamin Franklin. Now, you probably recognize him as the famous inventor and founding father. Now, even though war has its costs, Franklin never shied away from it. He was made a military commander during the French and Indian Wars and advocated for a strong defense system for the colonies, but he knew there was something worth fighting for. Freedom for Americans would mean a lasting peace. And I hope you can remember Franklin's lessons. Do the hard work to reach a larger goal. And as always, stay positively Milwaukee.